Hey Aries, and welcome to your weekly astrology and human design update. My name is Melody, and I first and foremost want to thank you so much for subscribing to my passes page. You guys are real ones. Now, this video is specifically for Aries risings. If you do not know your rising signs, you can always ask me. That's what I'm here for. Or you can go on to astro.com. You can go and put in your birth information, your time, date, and place. And the first house is your rising sign. This video is from April 14th to April 20th. Now, we don't have too much going on astrologically this week. We only have really two events that we're going to talk about. And the first event starts on the 19th. On the 19th, that is when the sun is going to enter your Taurus second house of money, honey. You are going to get a spotlight. That's what the sun does. It spotlights an area of life. And this area of life is going to be really focused in on money, how you invest money, how you make money, how much money you have saved. You're going to really pay attention to how your money is looking this month. So this is going to be a great opportunity for you to revisit anything you have to revisit. Remember, Mercury is still in retrograde until the 25th. So there is still going to be some things that you have to revisit and relook at, and it is still happening in your first house of self. Now, the other astrological event that is going to be happening is a big conjunction between Uranus and Jupiter. What a conjunction is two planets that are getting closer to each other and their energies are entangling with one another until they look like in the night sky they're directly on top of one another. This is what's known as direct, and that is what's happening on the 20th. Now, you're still going to feel these effects from when these planets are moving away from each other until they no longer have any interaction energetically, and then you're no longer going to feel that energy. But this is a big event. This is going to be expansive energy with innovation, with societal norms and structures, and also it can bring a little bit of chaos. So understand what is going on in your second house of money, because again, this is happening in your Taurus second house. There could be expansion, innovation, there could be a little bit of chaos because something needs to change. You need to let something go so that you can bring in what belongs to you, what's new to you, even though that's more Pluto's expertise. You're still going to feel it in that way. If you try to cling on to something that's not working, that is when the chaos comes in, it shakes shit up, and then you have to move on with your innovation. So just know that this is going to be beneficial. Let it be beneficial. It's going to be expansive. Jupiter is a planet that's known of luck. It's the biggest planet in the solar system. So it is going to bring with it that big, expansive energy. So don't fight this transit. Let it happen. Let your money be innovative or use your money in innovative ways, and you may just get rewarded for that. Like I said, there's not too much going on astrologically, so we're going to hop right into our human design update. If you don't know what human design is, basically, very layman's terms, it's your energy, what type of energy you have, how to use that energy the most effective way for yourself, and how to trust your decisions moving forward using your body. It's the best thing on the planet. It changed my life forever. If you guys are interested in human design reading, I highly encourage it. It literally transformed my entire life. I'm doing this now because of human design. So I love it. Rave reviews. With the human design portion, we're going to talk about the sun transits and the earth transits because they go hand in hand. When the sun moves, the earth moves. So we are going to concentrate on those transits so you know what is being spotlit for you this week. This transit's going to occur from April 16th to the 21st. And the sun is going to go into the gate 3, the gate of ordering. The gate 3 is found in the sacral center. The sacral center is the red square in the middle of the body graph. That is your sacral center or your gut. And this can relate to the reproductive organs such as ovaries and testes. The gate 3 is all about transformation, but it's going to be difficult in the beginning of this transformation. It's just inherently how gate 3 works, is through things not really panning out in the beginning. Things are like really rocky, really difficult, and then order comes in. And when that order comes in, that is when you are going to be like, okay, this is the flow. This is the power. We're going to get in that flow. We're going to get in that groove. And then all of this transformation, all of this change is going to come in, and it's going to bring with it something that is going to be very transformative for the collective as a whole. Like I said, this change is going to be very difficult in the beginning of it, but that is important. Without that difficulty, we are at risk for society just like going off the deep end. Like, I can do anything. There is no risks here. Boom, we're gonna go. This difficulty really helps us reduce those risk takers, those people who are out there getting things done because they just feel the need to do it. And it lets us go forward a little bit safer, because things that are hard in the beginning, people tend to like let that go unless you have the gate 3 and you persevere through that, and you're gonna see the change happening because order is happening. Now, again, when the sun moves, the earth moves. Now, since the sun has a spotlight, the earth is all about balance. And the earth is moving into gate 50, the gate of values. You can find this gate in the spleen, or the splenic center, if you will. And it's also in charge of your spleen and lymphatic systems. The gate 50 is all about value, and it can be about laws. It's basically saying that you know the rules and you're going to adhere to those rules, those structures that are in place. Gate 50 is also a love gate, known as a love gate, which means that we want to nurture people. We want to care about people. We want to see things going good for other people. It is inherently about the love we have for the tribe or community. This love can be so powerful, we can accidentally over nurture people, or see that our value that we are giving to somebody is not really being reciprocated. It is more saying, hey, I want to love you. I want to take care of you. I want to give you value, or want you to see the value in me. I want you to adhere to the structures. I want the structures and these laws to keep us functioning and keep the community safe. And I want to be able to give freely my love. If you have your sacral center defined, your sacral is actually going to override gate 50 and say, hey, this person is not worth your time. You're barking up the wrong tree with this one. It's going to protect you a little bit more than somebody who is a non-sacral who also has the gate 50. So be aware that you are going to be in an area that you are going to feel balanced when you are abiding by the structures, the laws, the values of the community, and putting your love into the community, putting your love into somebody else that's going to need it. We are going to feel a spotlight or balanced, because the earth means balance, this week. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and pull some cards for you for April 14th through the 20th. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. The Wheel of Fortune is all about things turning up your way, things going your way, good fortune coming for you, okay? So we do have 4 cards, actually all 5 cards spilled out of the deck today. Wow. All right, so just know that whatever's coming in for you, it could be a loss. You could be like, things gotta go. I see the toxic nature in something. Like, it just got to go. We can't be here anymore. I gotta face this, because it is hurt. I mean, this heart has been stabbed 3 times, right? It's heartbreak. It's a heartache. It's tough. So whatever loss that you have, I just feel like you're gonna gain so much more. Just like so much more you're going to gain out of this loss. So sometimes we lose things and we're like, oh, how are we ever going to get that back? And sometimes we lose things and we gain a whole bunch. But don't let yourself get in your own way. Don't let yourself say, I can't, or get in your head, or say anything negative to you. When that critic is talking, go ahead and respond to that critic by saying, shut the fuck up. Because they're mean. The critic is mean. That's the voice in your head that's like, you're not good enough. You suck. Da 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 da. We nip that in the bud here. We say, we're not going to talk to ourselves this way. That's mean. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. I am living my best life regardless of the critic. So ignore that critic. Ignore that voice inside your head that's saying that you're not good enough, and don't hold yourself back. You are on the fence here this week regarding this loss, about what to do with it, how to proceed, what you might want to get out of this, how to get what you want out of it. Even like, it's very much this energy of, do I do this? Do I not do this? Like, do I go back and forth? But there's growth here. There's growth all around her. There's even like flowers blooming. So I wouldn't be surprised, because April showers bring May flowers, that you see the results of this sometime in May. Now, we have the Magician here as well. The Magician is a card of having everything that you need, and you have consistent access to it because you have the infinity symbol on top of her head. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have this growth of abundance. Yellow is success, red is leadership, white is innocence, purple is psychic abilities or gifts. So just know that whatever it is that you're going for, you have everything you need. Whatever loss is happening, you don't need to worry about it, because it's giving you what you need, because you already have it, and you are strong enough to deal with whatever's coming your way, whatever loss that you have to deal with. You are strong enough. Again, you have the infinity symbol on top of your head. What's very interesting about the strength cards specifically is that it has a crown of roses. They have rose belt, and they even have a little rose like lei for the lion. This is a Leo card, first and foremost, but this is in reference to the Fool card and the Sun card. The Sun rules Aries, okay? And if you see the Sun card, you will see that their little girl has a little flower crown, and the Fool, the character in the Fool, also has this flower crown. So there is a new beginning, a new opportunity that you're strong enough to handle, strong enough to face, and it's going to be something that's inherently positive. The Sun is the most perceived positive symbol in tarot that you can get. When you have Strength card, again, it's in reference to the Sun. So whatever this is, whatever's being spotlit for you, again, that's your second house of income and money, honey. You're going to be fine. You're going to be strong enough to see it, get that spotlight in it, and do whatever you need to go. Because again, you have everything that you need. Alrighty, Aries. Well, thank you so much again for subscribing. I really appreciate that so much. If you have any questions, my DMs are open, and I will see you next week, Aries, for your next weekly update.